three, count them, 3 Cold War pistols from the Soviet Union and the communist bloc countries to compare today. First we have, developed in the 1930s, the Tokarev. This is TT-33 from Romania. It's got the little safety on the side, which I can't stand, but no, it's pretty cool. Shoots the 7.62 by 25. And apparently they were all, the Soviet Union was all about that 7.62. They had the 7.62 by 39, by 54, by 38, by 25, a staple in movies and, well, killings in the 1930s, 40s, and 50s in the Soviet Union and later the communist bloc countries. Then in the 1950s, they developed this Makarov right here, this thing with the star grips and the heel release and the single stack magazine. Finally, 1980s, we have the CZ82 with the double stack magazine for more capacity. This time on gun physics, three Cold War pistols. The Romanian Tokarev TT-33C, my Bulgarian Makarov, and the CZ82. This time on gun physics. On the left, we have an old Soviet Tokarev, Romanian TT-33C. In the middle, Makarov. And on the right, a CZ82. The Romanian, the TT, the Tokarev. Look at that long magazine. That's a pretty big cartridge. I'll show you that one later. This thing was did not originally have a safety. Safety was added for imports. It does have a hammer, and that hammer does have a half cock position and the full cock position. It is only single action, and the trigger doesn't do anything, so it's not double action. So this is single action only. Maybe they carried it without a round in the chamber. Pull it out, rack it, pull the trigger. No safety provided in the original. Single stack magazine with a little lanyard loop right there, just in case you want to drop it in the mud. And, well, that's that one. Then, the Makarov. This is 1933, this one in 1952. And it's got a heel magazine release for some reason. So double action, single action firearm with a safety that is a decocker also. This is the CZ82. Ambidextrous, almost everything. Double stack magazine, 12 rounds, 9x18, just as with this one. This is a 7.62 by 25, but it doesn't have a decocker. This is a safety, ambidextrous safety. Once that hammer is back, safety on, safety off. So you can carry it like a 1911, and then none of these were added features like the Tokarev. Drop the safety, pull the trigger, or you can carry it once you have charged it. Drop the hammer. It's kind of a half cock position with a trigger safety, hammer block safety, and then double action first shot, single action second. Good size manual safety on the left hand side, and last round hold open slide release on the left hand side. Look at those, easy to operate, and ambidextrous safety for my son the lefty, along with ambidextrous magazine release. This is shooting the Tokarev. Tokarev first, 5 shots, 7 yards on bear plates. That's the Makarov. And here's the CZ. The rounds are pretty significantly different. The 7.62 by 25 is a bottleneck round, shoots a high-speed little bullet. The other one's a 9x18. You can see the differences and the reason for the differences in the magazine. Tokarev first, left plate, 3 shots, 7 yards. Makarov's middle plate, same thing, 3 shots, 7 yards. Now the CZ. Three-shot grips again, Tokarev. Makarov's the middle plate. CZ on the right. Tokarev, what is that? 1.5 inches? It's not bad. Oh, the Makarov is not doing very well. And then look at that. Nice. CZ. Up is safe, down is fire. Import safety. Trigger wiggles quite a bit, but it's pretty nice. Single action only. 4 pounds. Put a round in the chamber. Safety decocker. Safety off, ready to fire. Double action first. Single action follow. 14 pounds and 8 pounds. Not an accurate trigger. Double action's 10 pounds on the CZ. 5 pounds single action. Didn't like that trigger at first, but man, is it nice for accuracy. Tokarev, takedown for cleaning. That clip holds in those 2 pins and the safety. So I'm using this little piece of rubber and an official hammer just to pop that thing off. Okay, need some more force. Gonna need the hammer again. Push the takedown pin from the right-hand side. Pops right out. Top slides right off, and the spring just flies. Similar to a 1911 in many ways. There's a little swinging link. And there's a bushing up front too, just like a 1911. Yeah, you could take it down whatever way you like, but this is probably the right way. That clip holds those 3 pins in. Make sure you don't push the safety out, because that thing has a little detent in it. Anyway, take a little piece of something, non-marring. Push down on the end of the spring so that the bushing is released. Rotate it to the right side all the way up to the top, 12 o'clock. It pops off and the spring will pop out and smack you in the eye. Now you can pop out that takedown pin and slide the whole top end off. Spring won't fly everywhere now. Probably should take the magazine out first. Get a look at the internals. Clean and lube as you will. Spring comes out the back, just like that. It's pretty simple. And barrel, it comes out the front. It's got wraparound locking lugs and proper recesses in the slide to lock it in place during the recoil operation. Let's put it back together. Do not pop that safety out. There's a detent, it will fly, and it did with mine. Make sure that swinging link is aligned so that the pin will go through easily. Careful not to leave an idiot scratch. Pops right in. So grab that barrel bushing, compress the spring all the way down. You have to get that tip into the frame and past the edge of the slide. Then at 12 o'clock, push that bushing down, rotate it into place, make sure it snaps in, and And reinstall the clip from back to front using that same non-marring tool and hammer. Make sure it seats all the way. Check function. You're good. This is not simple blowback. It is recoil operated, so the slide and barrel recoil together for just a little bit, and then the barrel drops out of the way and the slide continues. In contrast, both the CZ and the Makarov have fixed barrels. Simple blowback operation. Makarov takedown. Make sure it's clear. Pull out that magazine. Pull down on the trigger guard, a little off to the side, and then hard back all the way and up, and you're done. You can take a look at the internals, clean some of the rust off it, add some oil, put it back together. That's it. Pretty simple. CZ process, pretty similar. Check for clear, drop the magazine, pull forward and down on that trigger guard. It stays in place right there. Hard back on the slide, comes right off. Inspect and clean as you wish, and then just put it all back together. Again, pretty simple. I just need 1 or 2 or 5 more Soviet-era pistols. But that's my Tokarev, my Makarov, and my CZ82.
Hey, thanks for watching Gun Physics. Your thumbs up really helps a lot in the ratings, so thanks for that too. And I've got new videos coming out most Tuesdays. Subscribe for more.